Hello there, assassins! Welcome to episode number 6 of building Hawkins Public Library from Stranger Things in Minecraft. It is a very long title and I always forget it. It is also Hawkins Square, episode number 6. Now in today's video, as we have completed the Hawkins Public Library for now, of course we have the interior to do, but that is going to be coming eventually. So we're going to get the rest of the square done first and then sort of work back in to the center where it all began. In today's episode, we are going to be finishing up these details around the outskirts of the sort of library here. So basically, this entire lawned area with the nice lampposts. Ignore the hole. There we go. The sort of power station part over here. Hedges, the flag, the statue, everything that makes this the real sort of building. We're going to be building it today. So it is going to be a fun one. It's going to be a nice detail and landscaping episode. So it's a nice change from building buildings anyways. And I'm actually very much looking forward to it. So let's get some materials and get started with episode number 6. Now for step 1 in today's tutorial, we will need to remove this yellow border that we built in the sort of beginning of this library. So we're going to get rid of the yellow and of course the blues as well. And then you would like to grab yourself some andesite, stone, grass block, moss carpet, stone stairs, andesite stairs, nether brick fence, andesite slab, and a stone slab as well. Alright guys, let's get rid of this yellow and hop back to it. Alright then guys, so you should have yourself this sort of setup here. I've gone ahead and filled in all the trenches around with grass because of course we don't want to have ourselves like a big moat around the library. That would not be cool. Alright, let's go ahead and now this is where we get a little bit tricky because we need to sort of, like I said, landscape this area. We're firstly going to start with the pathway. We're going to go up to here and we're just going to count for 3 because that's past this this path here. So that's 3. We want to make this into 16. So we have 3. Let's just take stone for now and we can always swap it out later. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Like so. And this will be the sort of ending of the lawns area around the library. Now we're going to backtrack just a few blocks. So I'm going to go 2. And then on my third one, I'm going to replace it with a stair just here. And I need to do that for the rest of these ones as well. So after the stairs like so, you want to go back on yourself and just match this up to the rest of the pathway up here. And then of course we want to alternate between our andesites and our stone. So just go ahead and remove some blocks and replace it elsewhere, just like so. And this will help you to just make a more textured pathway, which is really cool. Now down here, just so I know where I'm going to stop before getting onto the road, I'm going to go ahead and use my andesite and my stone slabs to just show me that that is the edge of the pathway here before going out into the road. And there's actually some parking spaces that are going to go here. So what I did on my original build, which I didn't do here, but it's not going to make too much of a difference, it's just going to make it a little bit more challenging to build, is on my original one, I built the entire library on a 1-block hill, which allowed us to have more basement space, but that's not going to be a problem, so don't worry about that. Yeah, it literally just helped me when I was doing the roads, so I didn't have to dig out the entire area, but that was kind of laziness. So we're going to do it the old-fashioned way here, which can be a little bit more challenging, but it won't be too bad, so don't worry about it. But yeah, that's good. Alright, what we're going to do next is we're going to take ourselves our moss, and we're going to go into this line here, and that one there. And we'll start to place the moss carpet down, just that we know that this is going to be the edge before, again, going to the slabs. This will also be showing where the lawn sort of folds down. And as we don't have grass stairs, shame, we're going to use that just to our advantage there. I'm not sure what's going on here. Let me just sort that out. There we are. So now back this way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go 41 blocks in this direction with my moss carpet. So I'm going to have to knock out 41 blocks and then replace my moss carpet afterwards. So I'll go 1, 2, and 40, 41. Whew, there we are. Best to, of course, double check your work every now and again, just to make sure that everything lines up perfectly. If you're confident enough, go ahead and place down your moss carpet. Once you've done that, go back up to your right side over here. go ahead and knock out 2 up here diagonally, like so, and place moss carpet. Another 2 diagonally, a 1 diagonally, and another 2 diagonally here. And then this next one here will be the one that goes forward in front of this side of the library. So this is our next one to start with. Now this one's going to go for 35. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 35. Oh, I almost made it without taking a breath. There we go. So 35 here. And as you can see, that should almost line us up with the pathway over here, which is perfect. I'm just going to double check my work because it should be lining up perfectly. Maybe I've messed up somewhere. Okay guys, so I went back to check my work and I figured out why this is 36 blocks rather than 35, which we're after. And it's because down here, where we have ourselves 2, 2, 1, 2, instead of going straight up from here, there's just a single 1 again, which was hard to notice on my original one. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill in everything past just 1 there, like so. Ooh, moss carpet in the way. You can see my error from before. There we go. So there we are. Now if we go from this one, just diagonally past that one, it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 34 and 35. And we should have the 3 blocks ready for our pathway just in here. That's perfect. Now we can take moss carpet in here. Back down this way. Fill in the moss carpet if you've not done already just there. And then down this way, I'm going to use my andesite slabs only for this part, but we're going to have to alternate them later just to give it a bit more texture. I'm going to go ahead and surround these ones with my andesite. And up on this last one, I will go ahead and knock that one through, add in a moss carpet here, another one here, and then that one will go straight up, and this one will come down for 3. 1, 2, 3. I'll drop out for 1 on the side. I'll go back in on myself and leave 1, 2, and 3, and down here adding in 1. Then diagonal for 1, a diagonal for another, 2 just here, 1, 2, 3, oops, 3 and 4 just here, 1, 2 just here, and then 1, 2 upwards here. And then what we should do is go for this one and then right the way back to the start down here, like this. Once we've marked out the lawns, the rest of the build is going to be pretty simple to go, but it's obviously a little bit tricky until we get there. So those 2 gaps, by the way, this one over here and this one here, are for the zebra crossings that will go across both of the roads, just along here. That's perfect. Now if I come back to my original, down this way, I'm just going to find the correct photo for it. Here it is. Then we can go ahead and extend the pathway down this way as well, in order to build our next part. So if we go just here, or in line with the moss even, like this, then we can take our slabs for now, one or the other, either or is fine, and of course we're going to alternate them later, but for now we'll just speed run, bringing them along this way. You can always change them off camera, like that. So now up here, let's take our materials. We can do this one quite quick with the alternating. Just do this sort of thing. I think this looks really good once it's done, but it is a definitely time-consuming part of the build. But it's all good. Worth it in the end. So we do this, like so. Don't forget to knock out your 2 blocks, remember, just here. I think on this one, actually, it is just the... Oh, no, it is 2. I was almost about to say, oh, no, it's just the 1. But no. It is 2 there. And then we can take ourselves 2 netherbrick fences and 2 again here. And then this one in here will be a collection of andesite and stone stairs. Now then, this direction, where do we go from here? We are going to go for 1, 2, 3, 44, 45, just here. Whew, 45 blocks. Moss carpet the entire way back to your starting position, down here. Then of course you can go ahead and add in your slabs as well whilst you're here. Remember to just rush with your slabs. There we go. It's always pretty fun actually, quite satisfying. There we are. And now up this way we do something a little different to the other side, but kind of similar as well. We still need to do the diagonals, but we're going to go for a slab here next to our moss carpet, and then beyond the slab will be 4 moss carpet. 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. Then there will be 3 diagonally up to its right, but heading upwards towards the sun. And don't forget to match the slabs with the previous moss, like so. And now we start the new row up here. And then this one, moss carpet in there, of course. So this one goes up for 42 blocks. So we start number 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. Now you know you have the right dimension when the pathway is literally going to come right past it when you zoom up. So when you go into a bird's eye perspective, you can see that the path is going to be like right there. That's perfect. Don't forget to take your moss carpet right up to that position. And then of course your slabs as well. Very important. Like so. Then we'll take ourselves our andesite and stone again, and we'll come right down to the slabs down this way. Again, time consuming, but a decent section to get done. So we'll go for just an alternating pattern with our andesites and stone. I recommend doing these sort of corners and then just adding a block here and there, and that should give you enough space to add your stone in and it won't look too stony, if that makes sense. A weird word. If it's even a word. I don't think so. Maybe I just made it up. But there we go. Awesome. Down here, don't forget to add in your slabs. And then don't forget to knock out the 2 layers for your stone and andesite. And then, of course, your andesite. Sorry, your nether brick slabs in here. Stairs in here. Fences in here. Go through every material but the one I want. And then we can add in those like so. On this one, it doesn't appear there is actually any sort of railing or anything. Or even stairs. On my original one, it seems to just be blocks. So I might just copy the same thing. Like that. Just so I can keep the consistency going. And in case I mess up. That's fine. That saves us some hassle. So if we go next to this one, of course, again, we need to count from number 1 up to 46 blocks. So 1. 45, 46, just here. And if you're confident, backtrack with your moss carpet. And if you're not, please go ahead and double check your work just to be on the safe side. Always good to double check. Now we'll do our slabs in here. Right the way from that pathway down to the corner here. And then up this side, what you want to do is add in 4 lots of 1 with the moss carpet. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And on 4, you go besides it here. And then we run this one up to 41 blocks. And the 41 starts from this position down here. Does it? No, this one. Just here. My mistake. This one here. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, and 41. And we should be left with that space just here. Now if it's a little bit over, that's alright. You can literally just match up this pathway going with it, so that's not going to be a huge deal. We basically want this one to be past it. So of course you can do what we've been doing before. This is a very, very big path, worth 5 blocks. So we need to make sure that this one comes down to the correct layer. And then of course add in the slabs down here. Just before it sort of ends down this way. Now let's add in some more stuff. Just over here. Like so. Until we have a full textured pathway once again down this way. Now again, I think this one, it does have a railing. So we can leave the 2 layers down here off and obviously build them in the floor. There's our pesky bedrock down the bottom there. Hopefully we won't need to come in contact with that anytime in this series. But we'll see. There's always an if, but I doubt it. I'm going to do my very best to make this a pretty smooth build for everyone. So there we go, that looks really good. And now we go ahead and take our stairs, of course, and we will go for, these are going to be just back in this one, and I'll just correct them to the layers there, then add in my netherite fences just here, and I'll do one back there as well. Don't forget to moss carpet up this area here, which should be around 40 blocks like so, 41 if you consider this one as well. Perfect. Now then, of course, do your slabs in here as well. Meow. Right down this way, and we'll do them just next to the end of the moss carpet there, and right up to the end of this one. And now backtracking down this way, we can actually go ahead and take ourselves 2 in here, 1, 1, 1, just like so. And that should be pretty accurate in there. I'm going to add another one just in here as well, just to make that a finished corner. There is also another lampposty area down this way, which we can add in. I'll just go and check the dimension though. Alright, so down here for this little area with the lamppost on and the corner, we're going to come back down to these 2 at the beginning. We'll go to the second one in and build that one down for 1. Here go back in for diagonally 1, another diagonally 1. Then we want to do ourselves 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 just here. Back up for 1. And then we want to go for 1, 2, 3, and 4 just here. And then a single 2 diagonally into the left like so. And that area there will be another lamppost just there. Alright, so coming back up to this direction, we are going to need to crack on up here. Now this gets quite fun because we go past the sort of pathway up here, and we're going to continue this way until we're almost back around to the other side, which is awesome. So if we go ahead and line up with our moss before it, and we want to go 31 this way. 1, 30, 31. And we'll go ahead and moss this up. Moss it up. There we are, like so. And now down here it gets a little weird because, well, it just kind of changes up slightly from before it. Now this one, I'm going to go ahead and actually go back tracking from this side to get this dimension the correct way. So here, on this one, which we started on originally, I want to go 41 back towards this way. And 41 blocks just in here. I'll go ahead and moss this up as well. Just like so. And now going back to my 41st block down this way, I'm going to go diagonally down and in for 1. Another one in for 1. Then I'm going to go down here for 1, 2, and then 1, 2, connected. Diagonally down to the left for 2, a single 1, and then I'm going to go for 1 again just down here, except this one's going to come down for about 3, and then 4, and a 5th one will go in here like so. I'll zoom up so you guys can see. This is what you should have just in here. If you don't, please do not be alarmed. It's actually alright to mess this up. I know it's very, very hard. It's alright to mess up anyways, but I mean this section especially, because it is a different one to all the rest, and it's pretty difficult. So once you've done that, of course you want to bring your slabs back from this direction right the way up to that corner. So I'll go just to here, maybe a block past it, that's fine. So I'll take this like so, and then down this way I want to go up just here, and I'm going to go ahead and mark this out and then fill it all in. So I'll go up here for 1, 2, down for 1, diagonally for 2, back up for 1, 2, 3, and 4, up for 1, 2 up here, 1, 2, 3 up here, 1 just in here, and I should be in the same line as I need to be. So for this one just here to be all slabs as well again, which is perfect. So I can go ahead and just build this along to there. And now this one is the only one out of our 4 corners, which I believe is just a combination of slabs of andesite and slabs of stone. So if you'd like to, you can now go ahead and change up this area of grass here. Let's just mark it out together. To be entirely a combination of andesite and stone slabs. And then whilst you're doing that, I recommend going around the perimeter of the build as well. And all of these andesite slabs, just go ahead and throw in some stone as well to make it all, you know, textured and whatnot. And then we'll get back to doing the pathways that connect the four corners of the building. And then, of course, the details, and we're done. Awesome. Let's get this done, Assassins, and we'll get back to it. Well, Assassins, that is looking really good. Very well done. It almost looks like a castle, like with the four corners, there's like turrets or something. But we're not going for that, of course. It looks like it, though. Right, we're going to come down to this corner over here. It is the one with the clock tower, very, very close to the temple style of entrance. We want to go ahead and build these pieces of the pathway going over to 18, starting from this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And they're not going to be followed up by a second one here. That one may go a little bit past it because we're trying to make that corner sort of activate here. So I'm going to go up from this one, build ourselves and building 18, and then I'm going to go one past it just here. I said that very Scottish for some reason. It sounded like it in my headset. It's crazy. Right, here we are, like so. And then we need to go up for another 3, but every time there's going to be 1 or 2 connecting. So 2 connecting here, and then again just here. We basically want on this side to be 3 gaps, so 1, 2, 3 before starting the new path up here, and that's perfect. So I'm going to do this like so. Awesome. And now up this side I'm going again 3, 1, 2. There needs to be a third one here. So I'm going to make my last 3 just here, and as you can see, that connects nicely with the pathway up there. So I can actually run this one up this direction now. If you don't want it to be 3, that's absolutely fine as well. You can have just the 2, and that'll still look pretty cool. So I might just do the 2 just here to keep this style going the whole way around. Certain areas will be 2, certain areas will be 3. So like this, and I'll just take andesite here. And if you guys would like, we'll go ahead and mark the pathways out together, but to save some time, to save you guys watching me build pretty boring sections, we will go ahead and fill them in off camera. We know what's to come, so that's fine. Now over this way, we want to do the same sort of thing, except 20 blocks on the lowest point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Like so. Again, we go up 1 and 2. So one rivet just here. Second rivet. Third rivet. And a fourth rivet here. I believe there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. So you need to do another one just here. And the inner side, there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as well. So, of course, make sure to build your path to a significant number. Making sure we have the 2 connecting down here. So it goes up here. That is good. And then you have like clusters of 4 almost in this shape here. That's fine. And this one should also connect to that one down there. You basically want to make sure that it connects to the other side. So if you want to run it back and forth from side to side and then come to the corner together, then that might also save you some hassle. Let's try it together. So if we go on to actually I think all the rest of the corners, yeah, okay, all the rest of the corners aren't like that, so that's not going to be very helpful, but that's alright. So over this way, don't forget to add in your railing as well. Almost forgot to do that here, like that. I think on certain sections you could sort of miss it out, but I recommend just adding it in just for a bit of extra detail really. And over here I am going to change this one to stairs, just because I think it looks better for the rest of the build being stairs and everything like that. Accessible, really. Okay, so let's go around following our little trail around here. So over to the ramp section. Now this one is going to be all the way along to the other side. So this is going to be all marked out from here. So these 2 will come all the way past the ramp and up to that point of the brick just there. This will all be filled in as well. Every single block here will be filled in with our andesite and stone. So you can also trim all of these blocks back, just like so. And then as we've reached this one over here, we start to go back in on ourselves. So we bring this one back for like 1 blocks, going up to the corner. To there. and then of course this one too, to there like so. So you just do these little rivet corners until you connect to that one there, and you should have about 5 of these as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Now again, it's going to be the same on the other side, I believe. So it'll come around the corner. So it's going to be all of these blocks here, including the ones obviously next to the brick block. So all of these blocks here. Like that. And then they're going to go a little bit different from the other side. This one actually goes up here. So it goes past the brick for 1 layer here. And then you go up for 2 here. Then 1. So 2. Then 1. Then 1 again. And then 1 again. Just here. And you should be in line with that one over there. We are indeed. So you can knock out all of these blocks in the inside of this area now. That match up with the pathway. So I do this one here to that like so. It's a weird one, and I think we do actually change ourselves some of the material on the left side of this as well. So all, like this grass area. I don't know if all of it, but some of it is going to be for the electrical station parts that we'll build later. So yeah, that's going to be interesting, but that's fine for now. We've done what we need to do there. And I think that's it round to the other side. So yeah, we have everything back to where we were. So guys, if you want to go ahead and... Oh, actually, I just realised. Yes, it does. Okay, so it does fill in all of this section here as well. That's perfect. That will save us some hassle. So let's trim all this out, ready for our stone and andesite later. There we go. Okay, so let's get our stone and andesite now, and go ahead and use these blocks to fill in every single space we have basically available for these blocks. Let's get this done, guys. Alright then, Assassins, once you've done that, very well done by the way, because that is a very time-consuming section, but good job. We're now going to take ourselves an anvil, some orange candles, iron bars, a tripwire hook, or multiple, iron trapdoors, blocks of iron, crimson trapdoors, redstone repeaters, and prismarine bricks, which we don't really use in tutorials, so it's good to use these. We are going to go down here firstly, with our prismarine bricks, and we will take 3 here, 3 here, and a single one just there, so like a space away, also hovering in midair. We're then going to take ourselves iron bars for 2 here, and oops, 1 just down from it there. We'll then do like a cluster of, in total, 12 blocks of iron here. So 6 on the bottom, 6 on the top. We'll do ourselves iron trapdoors on top of these, and then we'll do ourselves maybe like an iron bar here. We'll do an orange candle down in front of it, and then we'll do a tripwire hook just here. Now to outline our section of maintenance, we will take anvils. Now you will have to crouch or shift click to place the second layer of these anvils, so we'll do the first for now. 3 here, and then we'll turn them to go this way. They make a pretty cool sound. Until we get to this corner, and then we'll turn them back to the wall there. Now you have to shift or crouch click on top of the ones already placed in order to place the second tier on top of them. And it basically adds like a chain sort of fence look around them. All these transformers and generators and stuff, so that no one gets into the restricted area just here. Now this, down this way, we're going to take ourselves a cluster of 4 iron bars, 2 over the windows, and then we'll do maybe like 1 down here and 2 down here, here, and we'll do 1 here. Then we'll take blocks of iron here, crimson trapdoors on top of these 2 on the side, and then iron trapdoors on top of those. An orange candle will go here, and these are supposed to represent little cones to say that this is a very dangerous area, so do not enter, basically. Over here we'll take ourselves a cluster of 4 iron like so, iron trapdoors, crimson trapdoors on top of, well, on the sides of those, and then, oh, I might move this along by a block, just to place a candle in there, so I'm going to do it here, like this, and then I'll do another one here. Now to be honest guys, anything within this anvil area can be made your exact way. Like, it doesn't have to be my method, you can do your own. Because we know it's going to be confined to this area, and we know that there's just going to be a bunch of generators in here, so it doesn't have to be, you know, exactly like mine. We'll do tripwire hooks just here. We'll come down this way, and we'll do another candle kind of at the edge of the building here. We'll do ourselves some redstone repeaters here. 1, 2, 3, just like so. Maybe this way around, like that. We want to do ourselves 6 blocks again. And then, no, actually we'll do, oops, my mistake. There we go. We'll do 4, and then we'll do 3 and 3, so 6 here. Then we'll do tripwire hooks on these two, and iron trapdoors on top of them, like that. Then, of course, the cabling will be our iron bars, so we'll do the sort of 4 at the back, some connecting to this machine, and then some going around to the prismarine one just here. Put yourself iron trapdoors on those, and we'll do one over on this one as well. Even though it's not on my original, I think it'll be good there. Down here for the drain, by the way, feel free to stick an iron trapdoor down there like so, and then just grab the brick blocks for those materials there. I recommend doing this for every single drainage pipe you see around the building. If there's one that's kind of like this, just looking empty, oops, then of course we want to add in ourselves a little bit more detail with our iron trapdoor. And it just looks pretty cool. Make sure everything is how it should be, you know, very, very detailed. And then we're back to where we started. Perfect. So yeah, that's good to go there. Just checking the candles, maybe add one more just in here like so. Awesome, we need a few more materials for this part, and then we can work on some other stuff. Let's go around here though. And we want to add in another transformer or something just here. However, this one looks like a giant fridge, which is kind of funny. It is made with quartz, but I am going to make it with iron, so to save us another material, because it's the exact same thing basically. So we'll go in front of the window here, up for 3, and another one, so it's like 4 like that. Iron trapdoors up here, and then we do crimson trapdoors coming down for the side, the left side for 3. Then we do iron bars for 2, against the wall, and up for 1 more just here. And then the ground beneath this is going to be our stone and our andesite design, like the previous lot over here. So you can feel free to just grab that back and just change all this up to be that material here, like that. Awesome, wonderful. So yeah, that doesn't have to be iron, it can be quartz, but I'm just going to save myself some hassle and make it out of iron there. So now heading back round to our newly constructed electrical centre, we're going to take ourselves some stone buttons, some end rods, azalea, iron bars once again, coarse dirt, red wool, white wool, and blue wool, and nether brick slabs. I'm guessing you guys already know what the wool is for. Let's take ourselves an end rod below the prismarine here, and 2 stone buttons in the middle of that prismarine tower there. Over here we'll do 2 azalea sort of mini trees here, like so, looking cute. And then we'll go around the corner over here to build ourselves the flag, the American flag, which stands high very, very nicely over this way. It's going to be on the closest one to the clock tower over here, and it'll just be like around the corner over here. So let me just make sure my dimensions are correct before I do anything. I don't want to mess up. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we're going to go down this way. We're going to count along to 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, just here. And I'm going to go ahead and go upwards to 6 from the same position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just here I'll place an iron bar, and that is going to represent where the actual flag mast is going to be. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Just wanted to check. And I'm going to go up and leave myself a gap of 2. 1, 2 between the border of moss and of course the grass here. I'm going to go 3, and I'm going to go 3, 3 again, and 3 up here. So it's a circle diagonal here. And I'll take myself the coarse dirt in the middle of this as well. And don't worry about the flag position. I know it's going to be a little bit off center. That's the whole point. It's honestly alright. Now we want to go 21 blocks up with this flag. So we'll do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 21. Like so. A little bit fiddly, but we got it. Now at the very, very top of this thing, we want to of course add in on the left side the blue firstly. Now the blue here is like that, and then we'll do ourselves red. We'll go again diagonally in front of this one, so this way, for red, white, red, and then we want to go again diagonally in front, but only for 2 layers, red to match the white, and white to match the red. Now we're going to jump back down about 3 layers, 1, 2, 3, and on 4 we stick ourselves another blue just here, so there's 2 American flags here, maybe the state flag as well, and we'll go for a red wool. We'll go diagonally in front of this for a white, matching the blue. We'll do 2 red down here, which I think is supposed to be a white actually, down there like so. Maybe I messed up that on my original. And we'll go for a white over here, and a red one just here. So again, doing the opposite of what you've previously done. And those 2 should fly high and look pretty awesome just there. They do look pretty sick. You know what, I might change that one back to red. Yeah, I think actually that looks cooler. Yeah, well, whatever you guys decide, feel free to stick with that. Now we're going to go ahead and start off with our slabs for representing lights that go around these pathways. So we come back down to our transformer sort of area. We come on to this block down here, and we count along to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now on 9, we do here, and here, the other side. Perfect. Now going around the corner, from where our flag is, we do again over here, this time 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. On 10, and on 10 there. Well, yeah, actually on 10 there. It's perfect. Okay, now around the corner again. Over to the one with the ramp, we do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On 7, here and here. Once again, it's 6 again around the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On 7 and on 7. Like that. Wonderful, and then we're back around to the other side. Let's get some more materials. Now then, assassins, we must bring ourselves down to this area once again. Now we're going to build these lights that I was on about. They're kind of the street lamps for this area. Now we want to go down to 7 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is from the slab, by the way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then once we're on the 7th one, we want to count number 1 here. 2, 3, and on 4 is where we place a nether brick wall. And we'll do the same on this side. 1, 2, 3, on 4 just here. Then we're going to take ourselves upwards to about 4 with our nether brick fence. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go out both sides for 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out both sides for 1. Both sides meaning towards the library and towards the road, like that. We will hang some flowering azalea leaves down from both lots of nether fence, like so, just because it looks lovely. It is a very beautiful material. And we'll do white stained glass what am I on? White stained glass block in the middle of the nether brick fence. And then 4 candles on the top of that for some more extra detailing. They look kind of like they're about to have like a boxing match or something. That's pretty cool. We'll do ourselves a white stained glass pane, this is what I was on about, just here though, like so. I guess that's like a little bit of extra detail that was on the Google Maps I was following. So just there. Now we go around this way, following the sort of flag round this way, until we reach ourselves, not this one, but the one with the ramp. There are going to be 2 more lampposts on this one. Now these ones are going to be sort of just after the railing ends of the stairs. So up here. And it goes 1, 2, 3 out on 4. 1, 2, 3 out on 4. 4 nether brick fence come up again. Forward and back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Forward, back, or whichever way around you want to do it. Flowering azalea. Such a beautiful material. And then we'll do ourselves white stained glass on top. 4 candles. 4 candles. And then this one has like a blue block just over here, which we'll grab later instead of a white stained glass pane. However, the next one, we will do another 2 more lampposts around here with no glass pane or no blue block. So we want to go again past the railing, and we'll go 1, 2, 3 on 4, 1, 2, 3 on 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, forward and back, 1, 2, oops, 2, 3, 4, forward and back, flowering azalea. You'll be building these in your sleep after a while. Like, the more repetition, the more you sort of get used to it. It's like muscle memory. Then we do ourselves white stained glass, and then candles, and there we have 2 more lampposts. Looking lovely. Now we go backtracking, and we add in ourselves some nice leaves to decorate the area. We'll go around here, where the flag is, in this corner down here. So not the clock tower one, the opposite side. We'll do a nice big hedge over here. We'll go 1 block in from the corner, 3 of these, 1 just there, 1 here, backtracking to past it like so. Then we'll do maybe dark oak, oh, dark oak there, 2 more in here, 2 here, and I'm basically just going to make like a big hedge design like this, and then swap some of my materials out for dark oak leaves afterwards. So I just want it to be there, so 1, 2, 3 corners, dropping back in here, here again, here for 2, 1, and 1 just there like so. So it's like this, just like so. It's not a very, very overly big hedge, but it does the job. And next to it, we'll add in ourselves a spruce one, which will be about 4 lots of spruce leaves here, going upwards. Then we'll go 2 here. We will go just here for 1, 2, like so. I'm going to do a 3rd one. I'm going to add in 1 more just there, like so. So I have this going for me just here, except I might knock that one off. There we go. Yeah, it looks a bit cooler now. Awesome. We already have these ones, which is perfect. So I'll carry on going around the corner. And a bit more. Until we're on the one with the ramp down here. Now this one is actually made with some birch leaves. So if you want to swap out your spruce for birch, then please do so. So let's just grab ourselves some birch leaves, which are here. Perfect. And this one's going to be in between these 2 trapdoors. So it's going to be 2 up there, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2 on the ground, 2 on the end, and 1 back there like so. Then we swap to azalea just here, and we'll do 2 again, 2, 2, and we'll go back in here for those 2, that one, and switch that birch for an azalea so they kind of look like they're growing together, like that. That looks pretty cool. And now over here, finally, we'll take 1 and 2 just in here. And I believe that's all the leaves we can use at the moment. So now we just need to grab those little extra blocks here and there, and we're done. We are almost there, Assassins, I promise you. We've just got a few more sections to go. Let's take some stone, andesite, a gold helmet, golden chest plate, a light blue banner, a piston, a block of redstone, nether brick fence once more, and a block of lapis lazuli. We'll take our block of lapis and we'll go down here. We will go next to this staircase over here, and we're going to go 2 blocks in on this one, nether brick fence, and then a lapis block here. And I'm guessing that symbolises where the disabled parking spaces may be, or the handicap spots as they call them in America. Or it could be something else. I can't quite remember what I said it was on my tour video, but maybe I did. Who knows? Anyways, up here we will do ourselves a light blue banner, just up here like so. So it's going to be on the brick only, and not on the andesite down there. Now then, that's awesome. We will go around to the other side now. We need to go right the way around to the part where we have the electrical stuff, which is around here. Yeah, just here, like the opposite side to the ramp. So around this way, we're going to add in our fire hydrant. Now we'll take ourselves stone and andesite for this, and we want to go just next to our lamppost on this side. We'll go diagonally for 1, and on diagonally for 2, we'll go ahead and knock out a 5-block square, well, almost rectangle like this, and then we'll do it by 4. So it goes in this space like this. Let me just grab that andesite back. Like that. Then we'll go ahead and of course make our little pattern that we do for everything. Just like so. And once you have that, this block over here is where you want to build your fire hydrant. This one just here in the corner. The bottom corner away from the lampposts and the little slabs there. So we'll take ourselves our I've completely forgotten to grab an armor stand, the most important part of this armor. What a numpty. Right, we'll take ourselves an armor stand this way. So the back of it is facing towards the pathway just here, and the flag actually. It's kind of rude, isn't it? But here we are. Then we'll take ourselves a helmet and a chest plate just here. So the back of it, obviously the helmet covers up that sort of neck exposed here. So you don't see it's an armor stand, which is cool. And we just want to place ourselves a block over this section here to make sure that it's fulfilling the duties of the fire hydrant being in the floor. So we do that just like so, and then we replace the materials we've knocked out just in here, like that. And that should look really cool, just sat there merrily like so. So when we look at it this way, it's pretty natural and it's a fire hydrant. Awesome. Okay, there's a few more bits and bobs we can grab, and it's just going to be making a statue for the actual square here. Now for this next section, and hopefully the last one, we're going to take ourselves an oak slab, oak fence gate, an oak trapdoor, polished diorite slabs, azalea leaves, polished andesite slabs, a trident, which is pretty cool, iron helmet, but this is actually going to be the entire armor set of iron, and an armor stand as well. Over here, besides the ramp, we want to add in our little picnic bench just here, which is pretty cool. So we'll go with 1, 2, 3 slabs here, a space away, 3 slabs again. We'll do an oak fence gate here, and that way around as well. And on top of these, shifting or crouch clicking, you place yourself 3 oak trapdoors over them, like that for the picnic bench. And that's now complete. Now we want to build ourselves the actual statue of this square. So it's a very big one. It goes in the corner with the strange dimensions over here. Oh, not that one. Not that one. It is... Maybe I just went past it. I did go past it. It's this one over here. I am a numpty. Here we are. So it's the one with 3 on this corner, and it goes into the 3 lots of 1 here. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. So we're going to go here. We take ourselves polished diorite slabs, basically opposite the tower. That would have been easier to say. We will go up here, just to this block here. So we're going to be 2 blocks away from the exterior just here, to the moss, with a slab. And then we'll do these diagonally for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we want to go 1 and back upwards until we have 4 in a row. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And again on this side, 2, 3, 4. And back in ourselves for here. So we've marked out like a rectangle in here. Now we'll take azalea leaves for the entire rectangle shape in here, which is quite nice, kind of like planting some flowers. And then we'll take polished andesite slabs for here, here, and a block of them in the middle. We'll do an armor stand on a diagonal here, with the arms facing down, a trident in hand, and then the full iron set of armor on the armor stand here. And as I mentioned in the tour, this is like a proper historical monument for the actual real place that this is based off of. So, well, this was used for filming, so it's very important to add this guy in. And there we are. Awesome stuff, guys. Now, a little final extra detail if you wanted to add it in. It's not entirely necessary because we don't see it, but if you wanted to get it, I recommend just grabbing your stone, andesite stairs, and stone stairs back. And then also, I recommend some dark oak doors and some brick block. We're going to go in here and basically just mark out this trench in order to make it actually go somewhere. So we want to go down to bedrock, just here. And you do this on all the sort of underground areas. You take yourself the alternating materials like so. You're going to replace your bedrock with your pathway materials, just like before, all the way along. I'll show you how to do one and I'll let you guys do the others on your own. And then down here, we'll stick ourselves our doors, just together like so. And then basically all of the dirt around this area can be built with brick block instead. So that we have like the foundations of the building showing through on the underground sections too. Even here. So that it doesn't look messy and it still looks like everything is being held up how it should be. Here as well, everything brick. So yeah, I think there's only 2 of these. I will check in a second. But that will just give you a little bit more detail down here, and also save us having to do it next episode. So there's that one, and I believe that's the last one, but I will check. Ooh, moment of truth. It is the last one. That's perfect. So there's only 2 of these, and they need to be sort of adjacent to each other. So they're going to be the exact same way around. So that one's there, and then of course you do your doors this way around, instead of obviously the other way. So yeah, it's a pretty simple section, so we'll do this one as well. Right down to bedrock. See, there was an upside to building this in the floor. At least we only go down to bedrock, so we know where to stop. That's alright. It's not too much trouble. But yeah, on my original one, I think there was like an extra layer, but I know that everyone is on the same sort of world, so I'm not going to go down any further than bedrock, so don't worry about that. It's not like Starcourt all over again. Thank goodness. My gosh. So yeah, a little bit grindy, but once you've done it, like I said, it does look pretty awesome. Just bear in mind this section does fall because it's gravel, so you may just do that, and then grab some gravel back for that one. And then speed run this whole thing like so. Ah, gravel. You're a pain sometimes. You look cool, but you're a bit of a pain. And then we'll do this, that one, and of course the floor. We don't want bedrock, and we don't definitely want to fall into the the abyss below. So we'll just go ahead and just change this up like that. And that should look pretty cool, especially when you zoom up, get to the bird's eye view, and you can see both of the doors down there, like so. So it looks like it goes to the basement, which it will eventually. But for now, obviously there's the abyss of nothing. So yeah, guys, that is episode number 6 complete. Well, thank you once again for watching this very, very long tutorial. I really hope you guys have had fun building, and it was nice to finally put the finishing details on this area. Did you guys just notice that? There are trapdoors around the side of there as well. Ah, what a pain. That's alright, we can add them later. But anyways, there's always something. But thank you again. I really do appreciate you guys watching, for your time, your patience, and of course your effort. There is a lot of effort going into this series. So yeah, I'm just grateful for your dedication to Stranger Things and to my channel, really. But yeah, guys, thank you once again. If you did enjoy today's video, please be sure to drop a like on it. That would be awesome. If you're new around here, like I said, doubt you are now, but if you are, please consider joining the Assassinhood today for free by subscribing. I really appreciate that so much. And guys, if you're on social media, you can find my links below, and I'll give you insights into when new tutorials are dropping, and keep you updated with other bits and bobs too. So yeah, that's enough talking for one day though. I am absolutely boiling. It's the summer here in England, and it is not the best time to be filming tutorials. Whew. Especially with a PlayStation 4 that the fan does not work properly on. Man. The PlayStation is about to explode, and so am I, so I best be off. Take the best of care, guys. Have a good one, and goodbye for now. Thank you again.